Zip code 80129 continues to be one of the most established and consistently demanded parts of Highlands Ranch, which matters for agents working with long-term homeowners and move-up buyers. For realtors, 80129 represents a zip where expectations are high, pricing discipline matters, and small data shifts meaningfully change leverage. This zip sits at the center of Highlands Ranch's family-oriented housing stock, with strong schools, parks, and resale stability driving baseline demand. Within the South Metro Denver market, 80129 functions as a mid to upper price anchor, positioned between Littleton, Highlands Ranch, and newer Douglas County development. Nearby zips like 80126 and 80125 trend higher in price, while 80120 trends lower, placing 80129 squarely in the competitive middle of the buyer decision set. The current median home value in 80129 is in the mid-$600,000 range, reflecting a mature suburban market rather than speculative growth. Prices here remain below their most aggressive post-pandemic peak, pointing to normalization rather than decline. Year-over-year pricing has softened, with some measures showing mild declines and others showing flat movement, which is consistent with decelerating momentum. Median days on market have extended into the mid-40-day range, a clear change from the rapid absorption of prior years. Longer days on market reduce urgency, increase buyer comparison shopping, and raise the cost of overpricing for sellers. Price reductions are more common than they were during peak conditions, but they remain modest rather than distressed. Inventory has increased compared to last year, though it is still well below levels associated with true buyers markets. Taken together, longer days on market, stable list-to-sale ratios, and moderate inventory point to a rebalanced market, not a weak one. The core tension in 80129 is between seller pricing expectations shaped by past peaks and buyer behavior shaped by today's affordability. On a 1 to 5 market tension index, this zip sits around a 3, indicating balance with mild buyer leverage. Compared to 80126, homes in 80129 move slightly slower, while compared to 80120, they maintain stronger price stability. That positioning continues to attract buyers trading up from older Littleton housing while remaining priced below newer South County options. If this kind of zip-by-zip breakdown is useful, subscribing helps you stay ahead of how leverage shifts across specific neighborhoods instead of relying on broad market headlines. These updates are designed to give you clearer expectations, better comparisons, and fewer surprises as conditions change. Looking ahead, if inventory continues to rise without renewed demand acceleration, pricing pressure is more likely to flatten than to rebound sharply. There is no clear data signal today supporting aggressive appreciation or sharp decline scenarios. Monthly ownership costs in 80129 remain elevated due to price levels and interest rates, even as prices stabilize. Buyers now have more time, more negotiating room, and stronger inspection leverage than they did in recent years. Sellers who price correctly still transact efficiently, while overpricing results in longer exposure and price reductions. For realtors, expectation management and zip-to-zip comparisons are essential tools in this phase of the market. The area is served by Douglas County School District and supported by Highlands Ranch parks, trail systems, and nearby open space, which continue to anchor long-term demand. Overall, 80129 remains stable, competitive, and desirable, but it no longer rewards unrealistic pricing, making this a market where outcomes are shaped by data and positioning rather than momentum memory.